Hi everyone, my name is Gabby Crosser and I'm the proud soon to be owner of the little brunch spot, Brunch Buzz. I'm just kind of here going to be explaining the backstory behind it and just answering any questions you guys have along the way. I'm so excited to finally be able to share the story behind Brunch Buzz and how it came to be and why this little brunch spot means so much to me. First, we're going to talk about my little journey about how I'm wanting to open up a restaurant. I didn't always plan on opening a restaurant, actually. My first degree was in biology because for a long time I wanted to be a doctor. I moved out of state to continue my education, but during that season of my life, with time to myself and time with God, I realized that become a doctor wasn't what I wanted anymore. Strangely enough, it wasn't a hard decision to make. It felt like a deep breath of relief, like I finally figured out what I really wanted. Sort of, because I knew I didn't want to be a doctor, but I didn't know what my next step was going to be. Letting go of the plan was scary, though. I had worked so hard for it, and I suddenly felt unsure of what my future would look like. I continued school while I tried to figure out my purpose and what I was supposed to do. I've worked in restaurants my entire time having a job. Any career I've had so far, it's been in a restaurant. While working at a restaurant in Montana over the summer, everything clicked. Being in that environment, connecting with people, serving food, and feeling that sense of community, I realized that this is what I loved. I wanted to open up my own restaurant. When I moved back home to Arizona, I spent a lot of time thinking about what kind of restaurant I wanted. I went back and forth consistently. At first, I wanted to open an American style restaurant because that's the kind of work I did while in Montana. Then I considered opening a pizza place since that was the first restaurant I worked in, as well as this the one I came back to after moving back from Montana. But after sacrificing so many days and months away from my family and friends, I started thinking about what kind of restaurant would let me build a life I love and still be present for the people I love. That's when breakfast came to mind. A morning restaurant meant I could still pour myself into the business while being present for my family the rest of the day. Breakfast has always felt so special to me. It's when families gather, friends catch up, and everyone slows down to enjoy the start of a new day. Choosing brunch felt so natural. It reminds me of slow mornings, good conversations, and the feeling of home. And I'll be honest, my number one favorite breakfast item has always been French toast sticks. And I love adding a little cinnamon sugar to the batter just to make them extra sweet. And that's the heart behind Brunch Buzz. Next, how did I choose the name? Honestly, choosing the name was one of the hardest parts. I kept going back and forth on whether I wanted to include my last name, which I recently got married, so it changed. That's kind of why I was if wondering if I should use that or if I should choose something more playful. I knew I wanted something cute, but possibly an animal, so I asked my family for ideas. I didn't love any of the names on their own, but a few had some good pieces, and after blending some together, Brunch Buzz came to life. The moment the name popped into my head, I could instantly see everything: the logo, the colors, the decor, the entire vibe of the restaurant. It felt perfect. I fell in love with using bees as a mascot because bees are hardworking, community minded, and operate like a family, all working together for one goal. That's exactly the type of environment I want Brunch Buzz to represent. Now, what makes Brunch Buzz so special? At Brunch Buzz, our food is created with care and intention. We source our ingredients from local vendors right here in Arizona, choosing fresh, high quality ingredients for every dish. Supporting our community while serving the best food possible is something that means a lot to me. Now, I know that it's not fully open, so a lot of people are probably wondering, what is the atmosphere like? Well, when I imagine Brunch Buzz, I pictured a place where family and friends can come together and enjoy great food. A place where coworkers can stop in on their lunch break, whether that's at 9 a.m. or 2 p.m., because I know everybody's lunch breaks are different. Mine's usually at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyway, a place where couples can come back every year to celebrate their anniversary, and a place where guests and employees feel like one big family. I truly cannot wait to serve you, to get to know you, and to share this space with our community. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Brunch Buzz was built with love, family, and community in mind, and I cannot wait for you to feel that the moment you walk through our doors. Thank you guys very much for watching.